I'm Prabhjot, your occupational therapist, and today I'm going to talk about a reflex, a primitive reflex which we expect to be there in kids, in infants, but it is something that if retained even in adults can cause problems like tremors and fatigability. This reflex is called as Tonic Labyrinthine reflex. The first exercise is called as a Superman exercise. In this, as you can see, the head, arms and legs of the person are up in the air. You can hold it for a count of 5 and then let go down. If you feel holding your arms up is a challenge for you, you can try to hold on to an object. So for example, you have a cloth or a rope or a TheraBand that you can tie around any kind of hook in your room, even the handle of a door, and then try to hold on to it just to maintain the hand position and raise your legs simultaneously. The second way to do the same Superman exercise is you can do it while your hands are close to a wall. So what you try to do is you try to hold your hands against the wall while you're also trying to raise your legs. The wall initially provides you with the support, but later on you can let go when you feel you can sustain this position on your own. Just the way we were trying to support our hands with the wall, this time we can also try to do the same thing with the legs. So the legs can be against a wall so that when you raise your legs, your feet are against a wall. They provide a steady support while you only focus on your hands initially. So figure out for yourself whether it's easy for you to raise your hands or to raise your legs, and on the other part you can provide a support of a wall. The third form of the same exercise is when you are lying this way with your knees bent and you try to use your legs to propel yourself upward. So it's like an upward shifting exercise. After this variation of Superman exercise, we are going to move on to the popcorn exercise, where you can see you need to hug your knees with your hands. The important part over here is try to use the same side of the body at the same time. So if it's your right leg, then it's your right hand hugging. And if it's your left leg on top, then your left arm is also hugging your legs. In the popcorn position, the important thing is for how long you need to hold and how many steps you should do. 15 to 20 seconds of hold is good enough initially. Even if you start with a 10-second or a 5-second hold, it is okay. So you can move on eventually to 20 seconds and try to repeat it 5 times and twice a day. Walking on toes is something that tends to increase our anxiety, and what will happen as a result? Tremors. So what we are going to do, we are going to practice walking on the heels, because heel walking is something that helps you to overcome this reflex, to assume an uncomfortable position initially, but eventually it will help you to keep an upright posture. So if you try it initially, you'll realize that you are bending forward because your posture is not steady, but when you're comfortable with it, it is almost like you're walking naturally. Fourth very important exercise is the Cobra pose. Why Cobra pose? Because it's the upper limb strength. What happens when you are tensed? More than your legs, your shoulders are hunched up, you feel like this, or your shoulders are forward, your head is down. So we are trying to correct the entire thing by increasing shoulder stability, which comes by the Cobra pose. So the more you bear weight on your hands, raise your head up, you'll feel more relaxed. Keep breathing, and when you move down, try to breathe out and see a difference. You can repeat this exercise initially only 5 times. You can try to do it only with a 2-second hold and eventually increase it to up to 10 seconds. As a child, we used to love jumping, but are you doing it still? Try jumping forward. So for that you can use some kind of obstacle, like you can roll up a towel or a blanket and then you try to go across it, or you can keep a cushion in between, or if you have a small stool available at home, you can try to jump across it. Why is it important? Because again, it's going to help in your postural stability, because initially when you try to jump, you tend to bend forward, but once you become more comfortable with it, you're more steady and your body is more straight, and that is what we are trying to achieve here. And the final one is a balance beam walk. This is simply when we are trying to walk with one foot in front of the other, with your heel touching the toes of the other foot. It is that simple. But when you create a balance beam, you can roll up a blanket in your house, align some cushions or align some pillows in the house. You will see there is a lot of difference in how you manage. You will be initially swaying too much or you'll really feel like falling. But once you overcome this challenge, you're able to take at least 3 rounds back and forth for a distance of at least 10 feet. You will realize that you're more confident in your posture and you're not scared of speaking in social situations also, and social situations or somebody looking at you does not worsen your tremors. I hope I was clear about these TLR exercises, beneficial for tremors, whether they are neurological or anxiety based tremors. Apply them. You will see a difference in 30 days if you do them twice a day, every day. Please like the video if you found it informative. Don't forget to subscribe because I have a number of videos available for tremor management and in general about neurorehabilitation. Do leave a comment about any suggestions that you might have for new videos or any queries that you have. I would like to cover them in my channel and answer them as quickly as possible. Also share the video so that maximum people benefit from it. We'll meet again soon. Bye.